I didn't think that I'd have to do another story. It's the WC World Championship breaking news. Hope Solo calls the Sweden national team women cowards. I mean, whoa. And then there's reports that she actually tried to change her what is it called, her goalie gloves, which I don't know if that's against the rules or not, but it does get sweaty. I mean, it is hot down there in Brazil, Rio. I mean, it is hot, but I don't know if that's against the rules. She basically flat out said that the better team didn't win. All right, so this is what Hope Solo said. All right, and some of this I might paraphrase. It's not word for word if you don't know what paraphrase is, but I'll try to read it word for word. All right, this is what Hope Solo said after the game. Quote, I thought we played a courageous game. I thought we had many opportunities on goal. I think we showed a lot of heart. We came back from a goal down. I'm very proud of this team, but I also think we played a bunch of cowards. The best team didn't win today. I strongly believe that I'm getting ahead of myself. I think you saw American heart. You saw us give everything we had. Why Sweden cowards? Underquote. Basically, I think that's what the announcer or whoever was interviewing her said. Look, Sweden dropped off. They didn't want to play. Uh, they didn't want to open play. Um, they didn't want to pass the ball. They didn't want to play great soccer, and it was combative and physical game. And she said exactly what did they wanted in their game plan, and dropped off a whole bunch of garbage. She called these people cowards. All right, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Alright, it just seems like a whole bunch of jibber jabber here. I mean, she seemed like she was all over the place. That's the reason why it's hard for me to read. Because the woman after the game just seemed like she was all over the place, very emotional. I think that people were just going to bury this girl. And I'm going to tell you like this. You know, in the first video I dropped, I said that, people were just going to come out and they're going to blame Hope Solo. Don't you know what? They should. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna recant them. If you watch the previous video, they should blame the hell out of this girl, man. Just a poor representation of sportsmanship. Get your ass kicked, you own it. I don't see anybody else on the team crying out, saying that another team was a coward. You got your ass whipped. Alright, come home and face the music. Just like the rest of that team is gonna have to do. Don't you know what? Hope Solo has been, in the news for domestic violence. Don't you know what? I actually showed her a little compassion in the last video, but here and now it's just like this chick right here is just the worst. She's like the worst representation of this team. You understand what I'm trying to say? To come out after the game, embarrass basically everybody else on the rest of that team. All right, I understand that this might have been one of her last opportunities to play in the Olympics because she's getting older. For somebody like Alex Morgan, she'll still be here. Callie Lloyd is like on the edge of being there the next time, not being there the next time. Soccer legs are soccer legs. I'm just gonna say it like this. You know what I'm saying? NBA legs are NBA legs. Everybody knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? Legs give out, legs get old. It is what it is. Especially if you're playing a sport like soccer, football, if you want to call it that. But Hope Solo is a loser. I mean, she's got to be. You got to classify this woman as a complete loser in this situation. I mean, I just can't hold back here. It's embarrassing to the United States of America. It's embarrassing to the rest of the women on that team. It's even embarrassing to the Swedish national team. You know what I'm saying? Even if they played a little bit dirty, even if they played a little bit underhanding or what have you, it's the game. That's what it is. And she's got to face the music. She was the one that let that goal go in. She was the one that wasn't able to stop those kicks from going in the goal. So she's got to she's got to carry the brunt of the blame here. And for her to come out and call these people cowards, call these women cowards, it's poor sportsmanship. It makes everybody on that team look like losers. It makes her look like a lame. And I hope that she doesn't represent the United States of America on any team ever again. That's how bad this is. She needs to go take a walk. She needs to hold her L above her head, and instead of her being remembered as one of the greatest goalies in women's national soccer history, you know what I'm saying, which whether you like it or not, she still is. She'll be remembered for being a poor sportsman, you know what I'm saying, in a tournament in which their team overall would look fat and they look fat and lazy for what it was, and she looked like the fattest and laziest one. And I don't care what anybody says. She deserves this backlash. You know what I'm saying? I said in the last video that she didn't deserve it. Scratch that. After listening to this quote and her not, womaning up and taking responsibility for her actions and, you know what I'm saying, what she did on the field, she's the one that's the coward here. So let me know how you guys feel about my opinion about this. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to come down so hard on Hope Solo, but she's asking for it. It's just embarrassing. I mean, everything that's going on with, the United States of America over there in the Rio Olympics, and this is the most embarrassing thing I've seen. I mean, it was already bad that they lost the game, but this is a worldwide competition. It's an upset, but at the same time, this is embarrassing to see that the goalkeeper that actually could keep the ball out of the net is calling the other team cowards, displaying poor sportsmanship, and instead of responding to her adversity by getting better, going back and getting better instead of being involved in domestic violence disputes. Maybe she should be on the soccer field, you know what I'm saying, moving her feet, moving her ass around so she can stop balls from going into the net. So that's my response for Hope Solo. You know what I'm saying? Just embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is embarrassing. For she should, like I said, the number one word is embarrassing. So let me know how you guys feel down below, man. It's the WC. I've already ran it too long on this video. She should be ashamed of herself. And until next time, folks, peace out.